So I don't have a lot of time before I run into the office, but I wanted to take a second to explain the value of having access to financial resources and how having access to quality credit cards and some of the perks and programs that come with those credit cards can not only be a luxury benefit, but can be a life-saving type of benefit. I'm down here in the deep south in southeast Louisiana, and right now we're experiencing a winter storm that has caused a massive freeze over the majority of our infrastructure down here. And so, of course, that also means that the water lines are experiencing the same thing. When I wake up this morning, of course, there's no running water, and that includes every water function in the house. So that's, the faucets, the toilets, you name it. So I can't wash up, can't use the bathroom. I have a daughter in the house who has the flu at the time. So needless to say, this is a pretty uncomfortable situation. I was able to call up, or rather go on my app, my Hilton Honors app. I have a Hilton American Express Hilton Surpass card. And meeting the spend requirements last year got me diamond status. Now, mind you, I've only had this card since about April, and I got the business Hilton maybe in May or June. So in the process of getting these cards and hitting the spend requirements on these cards in about, 7 or 8 months, I was able to attain diamond status, which the cards already come with gold status, and I was able to hit diamond status by meeting the spend requirement prior to December 31st of last year. So as of this year through early 2025, I have diamond status. I was able to get on my Hilton Honors app, book a local hotel that was less than 2 miles from the house, my subdivision, and call up my Hilton Honors program representatives, have them contact the hotel I booked at. Now, many of you know, if you booked a hotel room, in most cases, check-in, if you're lucky, is 1 or 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. If you push it, maybe 12 o'clock. Because of the status I have with this card and maybe some other variables, I was able to book my room at 7:30 in the morning, have my Hilton Honors representatives reach out to the hotel and have that room ready within 30 minutes of booking it. I was able to walk in and secure my keys and get my room by 8 o'clock in the morning after booking it about 7:30 in the morning. Extreme value that you can't put a price on. We're talking about the inability to use your most basic functions in your home. We're talking about running water in your faucets, toilets. I have a daughter that's sick that has the flu. The ability to have access to financial resources, to qualify for quality credit cards and some of the programs that come with these cards. Now, if you're in the credit card space already, then you already know the Hilton credit card program is probably the best hotel program out there. Your ability to get the top premier status with that hotel chain is something not available on any other hotel credit card program. So the American Express and Hilton Honors collaboration has been phenomenal. And many of us in the credit card space and the financial services space already know this. But for those of you catching this that are not familiar, you're trying to figure out the value of credit cards and which ones to pick. You want to have various credit cards that can serve various means. There's credit cards that can get you a ton of cash back. There's some that can get you travel perks and benefits. There's others like this one that get you specific status with airlines and hotel chains, not only luxurious, but potentially life-saving as far as comfort is concerned, and circumstances like this where I have a sick child who needs access to a functioning bathroom. We need access to running water. I wanted to put this out there because it is very important to value your credit, your personal credit, value your access to financial resources as the world continues to shift. Whatever your stance on climate change, global warming, it is more apparent we're having more and more natural disasters. And when you have experienced a natural disaster, again, I'm in a region that experiences severe hurricanes on a regular basis and other storms. Having priority status is paramount. You cannot put a dollar amount on being able to book a hotel room in an emergency situation to get access to the most basic functions like running water, to be able to evacuate and get access to hotels when they normally may be booked out, but you have certain status that might allow you to squeeze in on a room at the last minute. These things are absolutely invaluable. So I want to promote this on this channel. I want to put this on you guys' mind as a live example of what's possible when you have access to financial resources. Take care of your personal credit, strengthen your banking relationships, develop great personal savings, stabilize your income. It's invaluable. What are some of the requirements or the potential data points to getting access to a card of this status? You have the Hilton Honors, Hilton Surpass, and the Hilton Aspire. There's the Business Hilton, which I have the Hilton Surpass and the Business Hilton credit card. Hilton Surpass being in the middle, what I would recommend, you probably need a FICO score of about a base of 660, probably no negative derogatory marks on your credit report, at least over 2 or 3 or 4 years old. The older it is, the better. Depends on what it is. American Express has been mildly flexible when it comes to approving people, depending on your other financial metrics. But a 660 FICO score, no negatives, or at least really old derogatories with other positive accounts built on top of it, this is not going to be an entry-level credit card. You're probably going to need to have a couple credit cards on your credit report that are a year or more older to qualify for this card. And if you're really smart, you would start with the Hilton Honors card if you're new to American Express to get in on their base level card that's going to have lower underwriting standards and graduate yourself to the Surpass and eventually the Aspire if you want to go that far up the ladder. Reasonable working class income should get the job done. Depending on your market, these institutions are very market specific. So making $30,000 or $40,000 here in Southeast Louisiana is going to be different than making $30,000 or $40,000 in New York or LA, obviously. So having a working class income based on your geographical region will help with underwriting. Having a deposit relationship with American Express gives data points and gives them a little bit more peace of mind that you're a legitimate customer and can help with your approval eyes as well. Some quick data points, they're going to vary. There's no specific formula, but that should get you in the door if you're not already in the door with American Express. If you are already in the door with American Express, comment down below and let me know what cards you have. Do you have the Hilton cards already, and what positive experiences you've had by having status with these cards? I just wanted to shoot this before I ran into the office. I want you to drop your comments down below if you have any questions about qualifying for American Express or any other quality credit card lenders out there. Other than that, to all my pioneers out there, welcome back. To my new viewers, welcome in. I want all of you to stay focused, stay in motion. See y'all soon.